welcome back to another day in the Philippines. If you're new to my channel, hey, thank you for stopping by, hanging out with me for a little bit. If you've been here for a while, what's going down, bro, man? I hope everything's good for you and your family. Back on the road again, I'm taking you guys with me, of course, to talk about today's topic, which is things that make life great in the Philippines. Now, I do speak my mind, throw little rocks every now and then. I encourage you to do the same in the comment section. Now, I've been in the Philippines for a little while now, and I must say I learned a lot throughout my journey out here. You know, there are a lot of things that I don't know, I don't understand, but slowly and surely I'm going to figure them out, just a little bit more time. But for the most part, this place has been a beautiful experience for me, and I'm kind of glad I did make the choice to relocate to the Philippines. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's good for me, man. But today I kind of want to give you guys and gals a few reasons why I do find this place to be great. Now, I know some of the viewers are going to be like, man, you crazy, man. The Philippines sucks. There's trash everywhere, this and that, and everything else, man. Quite honestly, man, a lot of stuff that they say, it is true. But let's be real, man. That's your story, man. That's your story, man. And I respect your story, man. And people like me, I'd rather find out things myself, man, and, let me determine what's good or bad for my world. Now, jumping into the first reason why I believe the Philippines is a great place, this is because I believe this place is a no competition zone for me. Coming from the West, everything is so competitive, bro, man. Competition for this, competition for that. From what kind of car you drive to how big your house is. Life is more than how much you pay for something. To me, life is about being better. Learning to use the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of your life to improve your environment. And living in the States, I was surrounded by that cycle of what's new and the pressure of needing to have something that holds no real value. It's like, man, is this all you worth, man? A watch, a pair of new Jordans, a new car, you got some new rims on your car. You got this, you got that, man. Like, damn, bro, is this what it's all about, man? If that's the case, I'm in the wrong place, man. So when I landed in the Philippines, it was something new for me, man. I never experienced this level of not giving a damn about a price tag. And even if I had to buy a high value item, it was no big deal because no one cared. Don't get me wrong. You do have some of the people who do still look at materialistic things, from the materialistic point of view, But to be honest, man, it don't bother me here, because there's no competition about it, and honestly, again, nobody cares, so I love it, and I'm going to enjoy it until I can't feel that no more, and if I start feeling that, then, I guess it's time for me to move around, but until then, man, hey, man, I love not being in competition with nobody but my damn self. Now, moving on to the next reason. This is simply because I can afford to live out here, man. Now, I'm not talking about just having the basic bills covered. I mean, you can actually live. Just imagine how many people have a struggle to just even do that. Some people can't even afford to pay attention because everything that they work for goes out the door as soon as they get it. In the West, in my eyes, has become a place of unreachable standards where they pay you just enough to keep you hoping for a better way. Here in the Philippines, your rent don't have to be 60% of your paycheck, and the daily expenses are manageable. In most cases, you can even save a little bit of money from the previous paycheck without worrying about, if you're going to make it to the next paycheck. A basic Social Security check is enough for a lot of guys to actually live and enjoy life a little bit. Back at home, a Social Security check is only rent. The infrastructure of the Philippines may not be great, but it's livable. And if you can afford to live in an upper class area, then guess what? Things out here get a little bit better. You have no idea how many guys have actually found peace of mind just by being able to live like a human on a salary that would leave them homeless or barely scraping by if they were back at home. And that leads me to the next reason why this place is great for me. And that's anyone can find a good partner no matter the age gap. Now, I do understand that it's not always sunshine, moonlights, and stars, but you have a better chance of finding actual love here based on who you are. Now, they do have gold diggers. I'm not gonna say they don't have gold diggers. They got miners out here. Some of these girls is miners. You know what I mean? But you still have a better shot at finding a decent relationship. Men go through a lot in the West. And, when things hit the fan, most of the time we lose everything back at home. At least here when shit hits the fan, you have a fair chance of not being the only victim, especially if you separate. She takes the house, you keep your pension. Back at home, she takes the house, takes half of your pension plus, And if you got kids, then she controls that too. So I find life a little bit more fair here. And even though we don't have as many rights as we do back at home, we still control our money, and we don't have to worry about support levels that are unreachable. Now let's go ahead and jump into the last reason on my list. And this is because I don't have to deal with anything other than my own life. I don't have to dig too deep into the politics. I don't have to concern myself with the crime levels in the city. You know what I mean? Of course I want to, maintain my safety, but back at home, crime levels is retarded. And I ain't got to concern myself with none of that. I don't have to care about anything other than the next adventure on my checklist. Living here has been one of the best things I did for my life in a long time. I learned how to include myself in my own life while living here, and that was so hard to do when I was back at home. Everyone is so eager to be number one. And to me, being number one in everything is worse than being number 10. I just want to be the simple guy, the guy in the middle. Not too much, not too little. And if I can live my life without disturbing the next man while at the same time living good, then I'm okay, man. I'm just a simple dude, man. I don't care about fame. I don't care about how much money the next man got. Hey, bro, do your thing. And if you're doing better than me, clap, clap. I hope you do some more better than me. You know what I mean? I really don't care too much about anything that offers me no peace. And when I do encounter negativity, generally, I just let the other person be as mad as they want to be because I'm comfortable living within my peace. I'm comfortable with my answer. If I said no, that's your problem. But the Philippines offer me something that I truly find inspiring, and that is the ability to be me without the influences of where I grew up and the things that I know, growing up in those environments. Every man does have a story. We all have a journey. The problem is when the journey is cluttered with things that take the enjoyment out of the adventure. Time is a commodity that you cannot pay for. And I can buy everything that my wallet can afford, but after that, I'm still me. So I'll take the good and the bad about the Philippines as long as I can enjoy being me. Now, that's my little list for you guys, man. That's all I got for you guys on this video, man. Do me a favor. Please take care of yourself and love yourself. I'm always going to say that, man. You got to remember, man, again, time is a commodity, man, that nobody can really pay for. It's given to you by God, man. Enjoy it, man. Include yourself in your own life, like seriously, man. I really care about you guys, man. That's why I always say these things, man. I may not know you personally, but I do care about you, man. I hope everything goes good in your life, and I hope your family can actually enjoy you now because you're not working anymore. You're retired. You earn everything that you have, man. And if anybody deserves to enjoy the experiences of your life, it's you. So do that, man. All right? Until next time, man. Holla at your boy. Peace out, bro.